Hi everybody, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and a wonderful New Year's. I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I thought it would be a great time for a romance reading. I did a poll on Facebook to see if people would prefer a romance reading or career reading for the next one, and it definitely swayed more towards the romance. So here we go. I thought it would be fun to do a reading on, you know, characteristics and aspects of your future romantic soulmate. So that would be their personality, physical attributes, all that fun stuff, how you're going to meet. But keep in mind that I believe that there are many people, on the in the world at any one time who could fit that perfect romantic soulmate slot, parking spot in your life. It's just based on the future and path that you're walking towards and what you want that to look like. It's based on your own choices. So I'm kind of basing this reading off what romantic soulmate you're headed towards, the one that's going to help you reach your highest fulfillment and happiness based on the path you're already walking. Okay, so I have three piles here. Pile number one with this fun little trinket. It's a fox there. I have pile number two, which is this guy. I'm not really sure exactly what kind of stone or crystal he is, but he's kind of pretty. He's a necklace I had. But I should probably learn what he is, huh? And then I have pile number three, which is this cool old ring that I have. And to be honest, I don't even know where I got it. I just found it in my jewelry and I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'd wear it on a daily basis. I'd probably break the wall with this thing. It's sturdy, but that will be the trinket for pile number three. All right, so timestamps will be in the description. Keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion. Roles may be reversed in this, and this might not be your story. And if it's not, that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. All right, I'll give you guys a moment to decide which pile or piles, I don't know why it'd be piles, but you never know, that you feel drawn to, and I will meet you there. Hello, my pile one people, or those of you that picked the fox. If I can speak correctly today, those of you who picked the fox, this is your reading. Okay, so I use the Gilded Tarot here to explain, how you meet this person or how you come into their life or they come into your life. So I have the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So immediately I get the feeling that this happens when you or this person or both of you have a lot of choices in your life. And because this is talking about cups, it could very much be romantic partners. You have a big, range of choices there. Next to the Ten of Wands, which talks about being overburdened, carrying too much, being overwhelmed, maybe trying to balance too much at one time. Even though each wand is the same, it could be, you feel overburdened with the amount of choices or overburdened with many different parts of your life. Could be career, could be romantic, could have to do with your family. But either way, I think a lot of this has to do with stability. With this Queen of Pentacles being next to it. So this person, very well could be very, very, very focused on their career and financial abundance and stability when you meet them. In fact, with this King of Wands in reverse, usually when I see that, or the Emperor in reverse, I think the inappropriate lover, so someone who doesn't display their love in an appropriate, healthy manner, they tend to be players, possibly cheat, or they're non-committal. But I don't get the feeling that that's the case with the other cards in the spread. It seems more to me that this is someone who currently is feeling a lack of passion, a lack of excitement, all work and no play, putting everything they have into their work. And they're not enjoying everything else that's around them. They're not enjoying any other aspect. They're overburdening themselves with their career right now. But, the positive side of that is they are pretty abundant in their financial matters, but It doesn't matter how abundant you are with your money. It doesn't matter how much money you have if you're not enjoying it. And they don't give themselves enough time to enjoy it. So with all of that, I think you actually meet them in the workplace. Now, it could be that you go to them as an expertise in their field and you're a client, but for most of you, I think you're going to actually meet them at the workplace you are working at the time. With this, you have cups and pentacles energy, which is very slow energy, but then you have the wands energy, which is the quickest energy. So I see that this very possibly could happen within the next 3 to 6 months, somewhere in the middle there, not super quick like tomorrow or next week or even in this month, and not a super long time as in years, but I do see this possibly happening within months that you meet them. And if it's already happened, I see that you probably met them in the fall or the autumn time of this past year, would be my guess. But once again, you'll know your own story. With this Virgo, the fourth house, the pentacle cards here, the cougar card and the angel of abundance, this is probably an earth sign, could specifically be a Virgo, but either way, I just see a lot of earthy energy and a lot of earth in their chart. So this is someone who values stability over just about anything else. This is someone who yearns for a very balanced and stable and loving energy. With this puffin, it talks about partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. This is someone who doesn't want to just have a romance that sweeps them off their feet, or if they're doing the sweeping, they're doing the sweeping. But this is someone who wants someone who will walk alongside them through everything. Someone who will keep balance in the home, keep balance in their career, keep balance emotionally. I think this person focuses a little bit too much on the stability and forget about the excitement and the youthful energy that kind of keeps love revitalized, keeps love passionate. I think they focus a little bit too much on keeping things on a level playing field, and they don't take a lot of risks. With this Uranus energy, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening, even though this is talking about the ability to move through situations that change drastically, and it talks about, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, epiphanies, that kind of thing, epiphanies like a lightning, I almost see this as fissures, cracks in their stability. So it's very possible that this person focuses so much on their stability that they actually struggle with it. They say that too much of any one thing is unhealthy. In this case, I think it's too much work. Okay. And earthy signs in general have a tendency to overindulge in what they care about, overindulge in what they like. And usually, that kind of goes towards the more pleasurable things. For instance, sex, food, alcohol, that kind of thing. I don't think that they're overindulging in the pleasurable pursuits, but I do think they're overindulging in their career. They're putting too much time and effort there. I see that this is someone with this earthy energy, once again, that they're probably going to have dark hair, could be black or brown, but I just get really rich tones. So I would lean more towards a very beautiful chestnut brown, or kind of like a rich soil. Not like dirt. I know that sounds unattractive and unappealing, but like a rich soil, that kind of color in their hair. I see that they probably have a pretty average body type as a male, not super muscular, not unhealthy or overweight, but somewhere in the middle that's just very appeasing, just average build, probably same with their height, average height. I see with the women that they are probably very curvy, very earthy. Once again, that dark hair, probably dark eyes in most of this, but once again, doesn't have to be. Um, with this full moon in Sagittarius and full moon in Gemini, even though this doesn't follow exactly with the cards, I immediately noticed the twin cards here, which you have one woman in the card with her eyes open. I don't know if that's out of focus or not, but then you have one with her eyes closed. Yet they're twins. They look the same. They're mirroring each other, even though they're doing two different actions. And then you have an air energy and a fire energy. And as we know, air stokes fire, and it makes a bigger fire. So I see that actually you're going to bring passion into their life. I see that most people who picked pile 1 are probably very passionate, exciting people, adventurous, love taking risks, go after what they want. I see most of you as probably having that fiery energy. And this Sagittarius arrow kind of reminds me of Cupid's bow, Cupid's arrow. So it's very possible that you guys will look at this person and immediately know that you're attracted to this person. Immediately know that this is probably the person I'm telling you about. You know that this is someone you want to be with. And I think this person is going to look at this situation from a more logical standpoint, and they're not going to know you're interested. I see that this is someone that flirting is going to go completely unnoticed by them. They're not going to know you're flirting with them. They're not going to pick up your hints. You're almost going to have to look at this person and directly, bluntly say, I really like you, let's be in a relationship. Or I really like you, let's go on a date. You'll have to make your intentions extremely clear to this person. Even if it seems too blunt, it probably is not too blunt. If anything, your delivery will probably still not be clear enough for them. I think that over time, you guys will start to mirror each other even more. Where you're lacking in stability, they will bring that to you. Where they're lacking in excitement, you will bring that to them. And that's going to create this beautiful, beautiful yin-yang partnership where you guys are going to, experience the whole range of emotions and stability and excitement and youthfulness and wisdom in your relationship. And I see that as being amazing, incredible, just incredible. It's very possible that if you don't make your intentions known, this person might walk away for a bit, not realize their own feelings for you because of how logical they look at things. And then later they will come back and realize those feelings, or come back to you with those feelings, which could be this epiphany moment here that I keep kind of hearing. I think it's possible as well that this person focuses so much on stability, they'll see your youthful energy, your excitement, your ability to take risks, and they might be worried that they won't be able to find balance with you. Because with this fourth house, your home and the roots of your being, it's talking about, family and your home. It's definitely, this is someone who values and cherishes partnership, family, loved ones over anything else. So they might be a little bit afraid when they meet you that you can't bring that to them. But once again, I see that either way, whether it's you coming to them with a very blunt proposal and them actually trying it out, or them coming back to you later, I see this as manifesting either way. All right, that is all I have for you, my pile 1 people. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonated with you. I love you so much. Have a glorious day. Hello, my pile 2 people, or those of you that picked this trinket here. This is your reading. Okay, so first, with these Gilded Tarot cards, I wanted to kind of map out how I felt you guys were going to meet, or the situation involving your meeting. So you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you have Temperance in reverse, and you have the Devil in reverse. So right there, you have 2 major arcana cards, which talks about, a very important situation in your life. And being as these are all reversed, with the Two of Pentacles, it talks about balance. So one or both of you are going to be going through a time of deep imbalance and confusion, not feeling like you can reach any of your dreams or fulfillment, in whatever endeavor you're trying to reach. And I think a lot of that is stability, financial wealth. So it's probably going to be in the career. Maybe someone recently lost their job or didn't get the career prospect they were looking for, didn't get a promotion, maybe went through a financial loss of some sort. And then with this Temperance card in reverse, this could be, because you have this woman here who you could see she's carrying two cups. One is of a fiery energy, one's of a watery energy. Okay. So this could be very well not being able to balance your emotions with your desires, not being able to balance, not being able to be patient would be one thing for sure, but maybe just not being able to manifest what you want or decide what you want even. Then you have the devil in reverse there, which the devil in reverse is interesting because it could mean several things. It could be moving out of a time of toxicity, and it could be talking about letting pleasures that you have become imbalanced, overindulging in things that bring you pleasure. Either way, with the surrounding cards, I see this as once again, toxic behavior, maybe not expressing emotions in a healthy manner or not indulging in anything that you want to at all. But for most of these people, I see that they're overindulging in maybe those pleasurable aspects. So it could be drinking, it could be partying, could be overeating, it could be a myriad of things. There's too many scenarios here for me to pin down exactly what it probably is. But I see a lot of airy energy here with the Aquarius, the South Node, Libra. And the 11th house kind of gives me that airy energy as well, and the angel of meditation. So I see that this is probably an air sign, could be specifically a Libra, which is very interesting because Libra is all about balance. They hold balance to be one of the most important things in their life, and they'll do anything to keep it. So with that, and there being two major arcanas here, and pretty much this all talking about imbalance, this is something that is very difficult for this person. Okay. So I think you're going to meet them in a time of their life that is extremely challenging to them. This is going to cause a lot of growth once they get through it. And I think you might be someone who's going to help them, walk through in a healthy manner. I see show the world the real you and don't let the past hold you back. So with that, I don't know why I get the feeling that this person wears a mask. That they have a lot of thoughts. They have a lot of opinions. They have a lot of dreams. They have a lot of wishes. They even have a lot of emotions towards many different things. But you don't see that. In fact, this might be the strong but silent type. For some reason, as looking at the spread as a whole, I get the feeling that this is someone who might have a very rough exterior, but on the inside, they are extremely beautiful, extremely passionate, exciting, brilliant. I see a very, very intelligent person here. I have to say, with this trinket here, and once again, I said in the beginning, I don't know what kind of rock that is, but what's interesting, on the outside, you kind of have this, it's a very rough feeling exterior. It's not exactly pleasing to the eye. It might be something that you wouldn't be drawn towards, in terms of its appearance. But if you look at the back here, I don't know if you can see that at all, but see all those crystals inside through that little crack? I think it's going to be like that with this person. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be physically unattractive, because I don't think that's the case at all. I think that you will be very attracted to them. But I think that they're going to have this mask that almost says, keep away, leave me alone. Just kind of those barriers that try to warn people off. But once you get to know this person, once they actually open up to you, you're going to be incredibly surprised at how emotional and loving and caring this person is. And Libras, they tend to, secretly even be very much romantics. They want the candlelit dinners. They want the walks on the beach. They want that whole romantic sappy scene like in the movies. They want all of that. And you're not going to realize that from looking at the person, um, outwardly. This is someone who probably has a deep love for animals, so they may have a lot of animals, or they might have a career that works with animals, and with animals, you're gonna see that loving side of them. With the peacock vibrancy and the dragon supernatural cards, immediately what I got is this person's probably gonna notice you immediately, and they're gonna think you are exquisite. They're gonna think you are absolutely beautiful. They're going to have a hard time keeping their eyes off of you. But I get the feeling that most of these people are going to think you're too good for them. For some reason, they're going to feel not worthy of you. And that might not just be on the physical. They might meet you and personality wise, once again, think you're too good to be true. They can never attain you. You're just too good for them in general. They put themselves down. They don't think they're attractive enough. They don't think they're good enough. They don't think they're bringing enough to the table. Whatever this toxic behavior is, maybe they're extremely hard on themselves about it. Maybe they think that's what's going to keep you out of their life, and that just kind of keeps them in this situation of, well, I'm not going to get it anyway, so I might as well just do what I'm doing. Once again, I don't think this person will be unattractive, but I keep hearing Beauty and the Beast. This very well might be kind of that story. You'll have someone who's completely unapproachable, maybe a little bit angry, maybe a little bit rude, at times. And then you're going to be, I see you as probably having a very gentle, loving, caring, non-judgmental personality. And you just gracefully almost float into their life. They can't take their eyes off you. You're like an angel to them. And you're going to soften all of those rough, hard edges. You're going to bring out the beauty that is within them, that hidden creativity, that hidden passion, that hidden love, the hidden romanticism. And they're going to be able to display that outwardly. I also see this as being a very wise individual, someone who is not only just logical, but they actually have so much wisdom that they can give to others and help others with. This might be someone who would make an amazing counselor once they let go of those boundaries. This could be someone who actually could be a spiritual leader of sorts if they can get past these boundaries. Someone who could easily take the lead. In terms of physical attributes, I get that this could be someone who is very fair. They could be blonde or a redhead or a dirty blonde. I get light eyes, so very well could be blue or green or gray eyes. Doesn't have to be, but that's definitely what I'm getting mostly here. I see that this person could be very tall in general. And this might be someone I see this as someone who wants to be unnoticed. Whether it doesn't matter what gender this is. I see this as someone who wants to blend in the background. They don't want to be noticed. I see them as being, once again, the strong, silent type. But they can't help but being noticed. There's something about their energy, whether physically they're larger than life, very tall, very noticeable, distinguished, or their energy has that larger than life kind of thing. And when you guys get together, once again, no matter the roles, no matter the gender, I see this person as being kind of the leader in the relationship. You're going to be someone who is going to be okay following after them. And I don't mean like you do everything they say, you follow all of their whims, all of their instructions, not like that, but more, you're going to be the support system behind this person. You're going to be the support for this person. If this person becomes a leader in any organization or a leader spiritually, you're going to be the backbone. You're going to be the person that helps them and builds them up and gets them through any challenges that they go through. I see this as being completely beautiful, and you might not realize how wonderful this person is when you meet them, which I believe could be at a party or a bar or some kind of get together. Could be a work get together, but either way, I see it as being something entertaining, something with a lot of people. So I think you'll notice them immediately. You might not. You might not be romantically attracted to them immediately because of that rough exterior and kind of abrasive attitude, but I think once you get to know them, you're not going to be able to unsee the incredible aspects of their true nature. All right, that's all I have for you, my pile 2 people. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonated with you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Hello, my pile 3 people, or those of you that picked this ring here. This is your reading. Okay, so first I want to start with the Gilded Tarot cards here, which talks about, how you guys meet and the situation revolving your meeting. Okay, so I got something very interesting the moment I looked at these cards. So you have the Page of Wands, which talks about, a passionate message or very quick message coming in that could have to do with creative endeavors or romantic endeavors. And then you have the Eight of Cups, which talks about leaving on a journey. But in this instance, with some cups being upright, some cups being overturned, I see that this person is leaving, positive and negative situations, positive and negative feelings. And for some reason, because he's not wearing a backpack or a knapsack or has any kind of luggage, I see this as being a temporary journey. He's not leaving forever. He's going to be coming back for the positive cups that are still standing. So I see this having to do with a temporary leaving, a temporary journey where they will be back. And then I have the Two of Cups here, which talks about, a soulmate connection romantically, or a balanced partnership in career, balanced partnership with friends and family. It just means a very balanced, loving, or healthy situation. In this case, and it's interesting because this is not the scenario I normally would have gotten with these cards, but I feel that this person came into your life very, very suddenly out of nowhere in kind of surprising circumstances. You just saw them one day out of the blue, and there they were. And then they were in your life. It was something kind of interesting and a chance meeting that they just kind of dropped out of the sky. I don't know. I'm not sure what setting that this is in. This could be work. It could be a party. Could be online. But I see it as being an in-person chance meeting at possibly the supermarket. You both reach for the same fruit and then start talking. I don't know. That's probably not your story, but it's something very interesting like that. Just very, a lot of serendipity involved with that meeting. And then with this Eight of Cups, I see this person leaving. But for some reason, the feeling I got is that you both meet and you both have this instant attraction. You both feel, intensely about each other. And you or the other person or both of you might be a little bit confused about it, but I see that the timing is off, and that's why you or this person has to leave. And I think in most cases this person walks away, okay? And I think for a lot of them it's because they're already in a relationship with somebody else. Okay, so they have these feelings for you, but they walk away because they're in the situation they're in. They're with somebody else, and they need to go off and find themselves. They need to go off and decide what they want. They need to, decide what path they want to walk down. But I see them coming back. I see them coming back and then choosing you, building the situation with you, having a stable, healthy relationship with you where they are no longer attached to someone else. Okay? Now, that's not going to be everybody's story. Not everybody's going to be involved in a third-party situation, hopefully. Because a third-party situation, let's be honest, they are not fun ever. They are not fun ever. And even if they're fun at first, they don't end up being fun. But I see this definitely Whether anything physical or emotional happens, after your initial meeting, the emotions will be there, and this person is probably going to walk away for a temporary time period. Now, we have Wands energy, which is very quick, but then we have Cups energy, which is a bit slower. So it might be a little while before this person comes back. It's not the slowest energy, which the slowest energy is Pentacles. But with that watery Cups energy, I see this as maybe being about a year before they come back after your initial meeting. It could be longer. I don't see it being longer than that, but I see probably about a year and a half, and then this person will come back and the timing will be right. So I definitely see this as you or them ending cycles in their life, ending cycles that don't serve them, and moving on to cycles that are going to help them reach their full fulfillment and happiness. So you're actually going to be a huge part of one of the lessons this person has to learn in this life. They have to learn that you have to go after what you want. You have to be sure of what you want, and you have to keep an eye on your stability, and you can't keep yourself in situations that keep you unhappy. Now, I think one of the things that, makes it so difficult for this person and why they have to leave is, if this is a third party scenario, I see this person being, conflicted between two incredible, amazing people. Okay? So I don't see there being, one choice that is toxic and one choice that's healthy, and they decide to stay on the toxic choice. No, I see this as being so difficult because they see two wonderful people and they don't want to hurt either one, but they realize that they have to go with their heart, and their heart steers them back to you. So that's the scenario I'm getting with this, but once again, doesn't have to be your story. I hope you're not involved in a third party situation, because like I said, that can involve a lot more challenges and heartache. I see a lot of airy energy here. I see a lot of, watery emotional energy. I see earthy energy. Even though we have the Aquarius card here, this person could be an Aquarius, but I see them as someone who probably has a lot of different energies and a lot of different signs in their chart. So they could truly be any of the signs. I'm sorry that I couldn't narrow it down for you, but I see a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different energies, a lot of different personalities here. But either way, I see this as a very passionate individual that you're moving towards. I see this as someone who's very career-minded, career-focused, but in creative endeavors. So this could be an artist, this could be a performer, this could be, I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of entertainment energy here. Entertainment involving their career. So this person could be leaving, for a career that has to do with creative endeavor. It could be that they want to travel the world. It could be that they just want to go on a new exciting adventure with the person they're with, and then they're back later. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I just get a lot of youthful, exciting, creative, passionate energy with this. But I also see that this person has a lot of healing to do when you first meet them. With this, what do you need to release? And it's time to take action. I think this person realizes before they leave that they're in a standstill. They're stuck on this wheel, indecisive. I'm surprised the Hangman didn't come up in this, because I do see that energy. They're not sure of really where they should go anywhere. They don't know what they should choose spiritually. They don't know where they want to lean emotionally. They don't know what they want their career path to be for sure. They don't know what their future holds for them. So I definitely see that they need to release control a bit and realize that it's the destination is not the most important part of the journey. It's the actual journey that's the important part. It's deciding things along the way, choosing those goals for sure and focusing on them, but not making them the end goals, making them the mile markers along the way. like deciding, okay, I'm going to become healthy. So I'm going to start consuming healthy food and getting some exercise and getting out into nature. I'm going to work on my mental stability and my anxiety. And I'm going to, find activities that bring me peace and help me feel calm, like yoga, meditation, going for walks, going bike riding, or it could be writing, poetry, drawing. I get a lot of, like, once again, creative energy. So this is probably an artist or a performer. But I also see this as someone who has an uncanny ability to manifest what they desire. But the problem is that they don't know what they want. So they tend to focus on one thing that makes them feel passionate, makes them feel exciting. Then they rush after it. And once they have it, they now wonder if they want it. And then they see the next thing that they find exciting and desirable, and they rush after it, and they go, oh, is this what I want? And then the next thing, and it's just an unending cycle of rushing from one thing to another, but never building anything stable or lasting. I definitely, with the chakra balancing angel, once again, there's a lot of healing to do here. A lot of questions they need to answer from within. A lot of releasing their own anxieties, releasing control in this journey, trusting their intuition. That's something they really need to learn how to do. And I think that a lot of them worry very much about other people's opinion of them. They worry about how they appear to others, and that might be what's keeping them from making a final decision. They're worried that those that they truly care about around them are not going to approve of their choices. Which actually kind of surprises me, with this passionate energy flitting and running like a comet, busting through the door like the Kool-Aid man, through every situation they want, or they think they want in the moment. I'm surprised that they care so much about others, thoughts and feelings in terms of their opinion, but I truly get that. That might be why they're having a hard time letting go of control. They're worried that if they pick one thing, they're stuck, and then they have to deal with other people's disapproval. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting here, guys. I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more that I'm missing, to be honest with you. This is just a very complex situation. Maybe the reason I'm not getting everything right now is because there's things that you're simply not supposed to know at this time. Things that are supposed to reveal themselves to you over time. Answers that you're supposed to get over time in this scenario. But I see that this person's going to come in very quickly with this Wands energy. So you've probably already met them. If you haven't met them already, I see you meeting them extremely soon, probably as soon as the next couple months, or even sooner than that. But I see this person after a little bit of time, rushing right back out and then going on this trip. And then they might not be back for a while. So I wouldn't say wait for them, because you need to continue to live your life. You don't want to pause your life and pause your lessons, pause your growth. But I would say, let them go gracefully, and just trust that if something was meant for you, it will come back to you. All right, that's all I have for you, my pile of 3 people. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if it resonated with you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.